Have you come across the concept of landing page and are wondering what the key components are? You're in luck, because I will be covering that in today's episode. Hey, Mario Blanco here. In today's episode, I'm going to be showing you what are the key components of a landing page. Then I will be covering how those components affect the conversion rates of your landing page. And lastly, as the icing on the cake or the cherry on the cake, I will be revealing kind of a secret mechanism to increase your conversion rates, your landing page's conversion rates, on a regular basis. So I was really excited to create this episode for you, because this episode is about the fundamentals, and I love the fundamentals. This is what doesn't change, is evergreen, is the concept you learn, you can use and leverage all the time. It's not going to go away, because you have to learn the basics. That's the first thing. You have to have the foundational knowledge and get that like embedded in your head. So to go into the specifics of what the key components of a landing page, I'll start by mentioning them. So it's mainly four. You have four components there that you wouldn't ever avoid putting on a landing page, otherwise it wouldn't be a landing page. You have the headline. You have some headline there, some text, which would be like attracting and grabbing your dream customer attention. And if you don't know the concept of dream customer, go to the comments of this episode, where I will be putting there a link to where you can find more information about the dream customer and build a dream customer profile. But coming back to the headline, so the headline is the first thing that dream customers see, and that entices them to carry on reading and just going through your landing page. Then in your landing page, you will have as a second item, as a second key element, key component, is the copy. So in the copy, you're going to be talking about something, some benefits or some description of a third key component of your landing page, which is the lead magnet. The lead magnet is what you offer, the value you have created to offer to your dream customer, and that dream customer will be happy to give you his email address. And that's when the fourth element, the fourth key component of a landing page comes into action. Because if they want to give you their email address, you will have to have an email form or some sort of form, input form, on your landing page. So I'll go again through the key components: the headline, the copy, the lead magnet, and the form. All those components are mentioned in my book, a book that I wrote a while ago. It became, at the time, it became a bestseller, an Amazon bestseller, and I'll give you in the episode's comments. I'll give you the details, a link to the book plus some bonuses to really get you started quickly with your landing page. So coming back to those four components and how they could impact the conversion rates of your landing page, I'll take you to some real life landing pages where I will be walking you through the different components, how the conversion rates might be affected. So here we are, a real life landing page, and this landing page works because otherwise this guy, Grant Cardone, he wouldn't be sending traffic to it. I know for sure that they are spending money on sending traffic to this landing page. So this is a real life model, real life example you can model in terms of the different elements and how they affect the conversion rates, which is what I'm going to be covering now. So as I was saying, key component number one, the headline, is what you see at the very top. So it's part of what you see on the red ribbon and what you see here underneath. So that's what entices your dream customer to carry on reading. If you have never heard about the concept of dream customer or who your dream customer could be, if you have a look at the episode description, you will find a link to a free resource that you can use to understand more about who your dream customer is and create a profile of that dream customer. But coming back to the key component number one and how it affects your conversion rates. So we were mentioning that at the top you see your headline. Then further down you have the copy. Again, it's just 2 lines, not too much. Then it's curious because in this landing page, the lead magnet is kind of 2 things that you would be seeing there. So that's the fact that they are delivering value through a 1-day event, but in the picture what you see is Grant Cardone himself. So somehow he's part of the lead magnet. So if you feel attracted to learning more from him, that's it. You feel compelled to provide your email address, and the way you provide that email address is, as I was mentioning earlier on, you have a form, and in that form you have two fields. You provide your name and you provide an email address. You click the button and that's it. You got your value. You will be attended to 1-day event, and Grant Cardone got your contact details. So he got a lead. So that's the process of this landing page. So in terms of how that component can affect your conversion rates, so the headline, so this is going to entice your readers to carry on reading. So if they don't feel attracted to whatever you describe here in the headline, they won't carry on reading. So you can work on this headline to improve your conversion rates. This will affect, in my personal case, that has affected as much as 10% my conversion rates. So that is really, really big. Then you can work on the copy and mentioning different aspects or different benefits of the value you are delivering. Then the lead magnet again can change the conversion rates, because if your dream customer doesn't feel attracted to 1-day event, you could potentially create a workshop and put that there as a lead magnet, a workshop, and maybe you have higher conversion rates. That's something you can test also. And lastly, as the 4th key component of a landing page, is the form. And in the form, what you see is 2 fields. The first field, which is a name, is something that, as we call in marketing, can create friction, because your leads have to make some sort of micro commitment by giving you their name. Maybe they don't feel like giving you their name, and a percentage of those will be like thinking it twice and not deciding to just give you all the details, and then they won't become a lead. So if you work with that, and if you, for example, remove that field and you don't ask for the name, chances are you will observe a higher conversion rate. True that the quality of the lead might be lower because they were not as committed as the lead that is open to give his email address. But when you are at the beginning, when you are really in the process of building an email list quickly, you can use this method to remove friction and speed up the building process, the list building process, by increasing the conversion rate. So that's it. So that's the 4 elements and how they can affect your conversion rates. So what is your own experience? Have you ever tried anything on a landing page? Have you ever tried to make any changes? How that has impacted your own landing page? Is this something you knew before this episode? Just let me know in the comments, And if you need me to create more content, I will definitely do that. And if you really find this content value, you can click on the subscribe button, and then you will make sure that you will be getting more value like this. So that was the second element I wanted to share with you today. And lastly, I'm really excited to share this with you, is the secret, the mechanism to increase your conversion rates. It's kind of a secret, but at the same time, it's something you have to work on. It's not like it's going to be magic. And that mechanism and that secret is called A/B testing. A/B testing, so you know, it's a way of creating a second version of your landing page. So you have version A and version B, and you have made one single change. Don't make more than one change, because otherwise you won't be able to track what is affecting your conversion rate. So you have created a version B. Let's say, for instance, that you are trying to increase conversion rates through improving your headline. So you make a tiny change on your headline. You have the version A of your headline might be this one, and then in the other version B of your headline, maybe you have put here, and you'll discover these professionals, whatever, and blah blah blah, and you have that second version. You run both pages, your platform will send half of the traffic to one and half of the traffic to the other, and after some time you can look at the numbers and then make a judgment. If version A works better, then you keep it, you drop version B, and you can carry on with the process until you're happy with the conversion rate increase from your headline. And once you're happy with your headline, you can carry on doing the process with the different elements. So you can then start creating a version A and version B of your copy, and so on and so forth, with the different elements. I was mentioning removing the name fields. You can do that. You can have version A and version B with and without that field. So what is happening here? So what's happening here is that you are constantly increasing your conversion rates. You have a mechanism that through which you will make sure your conversion rates are going up every time with each iteration of the process. So how cool is that? I mean, I wouldn't be using my current software if it hadn't this mechanism, because as I'm saying, I have used it so many times, especially at the beginning, when you are like trying to make sure if everything that you have created converts as it should. So let me show you another page, another landing page where you could, as you see the layout, you could make changes and say, well, is this bringing my conversion rates up or down, or what do I need to do to increase my rates? This is another example of page, and again the principle is the same. You create a version A and version B. So if you want to take this forward, and if you want to learn more about those key components and how you can use them to generate leads, then my recommendation is that you go to the description of the video and you get hold of my book. As I was saying, when you get hold of the book, there will be some bonuses that will really fast track your learning process. And if you didn't understand what the concept is of a dream customer, or if you don't have any idea about what's the profile of your dream customer, again, you will find in the description, you will find a link to that free resource. And that was it for today, and I will see you soon in the next episode. God bless.